Everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports, thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, we've got James Harden. DeAndre Bembry is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at shooting guard. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, Smitty, the NBA has been adjusting the start times for games, trying to find the right balance. How does that impact players, you think?
I think for players, BA, they definitely notice the changes at first. But these players are resilient. They get used to it pretty quickly.
Here's Durant, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Yep, count it.
Durant with those long arms, able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Morant with it, and it's Mills picking him up. From deep, Bane. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Brooks. Softly drops in the floater.
Never out of control. That's what I would say about Dillon Brooks' game overall. That time just stops and pops.
Back to Mills. Outside Durant. From the arc. And the Nets get it back.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson the screen. Here's Morant. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to start.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Adams. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Ball stolen. Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Statement. Aldridge still with enough athleticism to catch it up top. Hammer it through.
And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Anderson's checked in. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Here's Morant. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Harden. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
Pass to Bane. Morant with it, and it's Mills picking him up. Kicks it out to Anderson.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Bembry. Back to Mills. Griffin in the post. Anderson covers. Griffin's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good for Brooks.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Griffin, a screen on Anderson. Durant, pass to Griffin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Timeout called. Memphis. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him improve the game in so many ways.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Morant.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Anderson against Johnson. Stolen by Mills. And now the Nets on the break. Pass to Brown. Here's Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. It makes it a bit of a mystery.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Tillman. On the wing, Conchar. Goes back up. They get it again. Pass to Anderson. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on the second free throw. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson.
Probably be more of a backline help.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
They've got Bruce Brown. Javon Carter is out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Johnson, and it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Mills. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bembry comes in for Johnson. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Melton. Pass to Morant. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Durant against Jackson. Outside Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Brooks outside. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well, but the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Pass to Bembry. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 10.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Durant on the attack. Harden from outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Harden's got his second basket of the night. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Here's Bembry. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Brooks from outside. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They'll be off to Indiana for a meeting with the Pacers after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Jackson. They get the rebound. Adams, shot's good. He has 6.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not moving him out of there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin comes in for Millsap, and it's Mills in for Carter. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Bembry. Fires the 3. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Outside for Harden, back to Durant. Inside. Here's Griffin, got a piece of it. Off they go, it's a 3-on-1 break. Here's Brooks. Oh, no good, had a chance to take the lead. Down low, banked it in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
He's a hard guy to knock off balance. Blake Griffin taking the hit and staying in rhythm.
On the wing, Brooks. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3, and it's Griffin with the 3. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
Look at Blake Griffin knocking down that 3-point shot. You can see the increased confidence he has with it.
Morant, no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. The 3, Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Morant against Harden. Up top, Morant. He picked up 30 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right.
Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively. And now we turn our attention back to the... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. We're really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
And it's Morant off the drive. And Aldridge with the block. Right side Mills. Durant, he's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Morant. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the left side wing. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got 5 points.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. He's guarded by Mills. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. Well, you look at Bane. You want to avoid fouling this guy. He's 4th in the league in free throw percentage.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Durant. Aldridge passes to Johnson. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Harden from outside. The rebound by Melton.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Adams. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Give him 8 points now.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Johnson passes to Harden. Driving to the basket over Jones. Here's Johnson. And he makes it. And the Nets lead by 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. On the wing, Conchar. little mid-range shot is up and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
They've got numbers. Here's Adams. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Bembry. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Griffin gets it to go.
With a smile on Blake's face, it looks like he enjoys having contact before he shoots.
Pass to Conchar. Melton outside. And here's Anderson, covered by Johnson. Anderson drives. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And here's Mills from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jones. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
This is what you want out of your offense. A high percentage look for Blake Griffin.
Clark outside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Griffin in the post, working on Clark, and it's in there. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now here's Jones, defended by Harden. Back to Jones, fires from deep. He drops it from range.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Pass to Johnson, back to Mills. 4-3. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the jam by Brown.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Johnson against Anderson. Melton outside. And the 3 off target. Three-pointer, Harden sinks the tray. Harden's got 11 points.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Anderson for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your...
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And Memphis shooting just 42% so far in the game. Blake Griffin out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's James Harden. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
Morant with it. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Here's Morant. And he can't get that one. Harden with the defensive effort. The deep 3 from Durant. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Harden. Morant, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Durant's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Bembry comes in for Millsap. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams checked in for Tillman. And now we've got an intentional foul.
This is third personal. Team second.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. from 9 feet out. And Aldridge with the block.
The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
And another miss by Memphis.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, didn't think that was going in.
You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
All right, everybody.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside Morant, he takes it in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Aldridge. Durant against Jackson. Now here's Durant. The D's right on him. They double team Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Basket's good. And the Nets lead by 19.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And here's Adams. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Harden against Morant. Here he goes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. You think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
BA, well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players. Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part. One of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Here's Bembry. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size, able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver to a teammate.
Jackson down low, guarded by Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Back to Durant. Pass to Mills. Durant inside. Jackson on him. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's an 18-point game. Outside for Brooks. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And another another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Bembry. Morant against Harden. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And again, it's Brooklyn.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Jackson. And down it goes. 2 points.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. And the Nets lead by 20.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped and their opponent is at the line.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Lets it go from 14. Jones grabs the board. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First free throw is good.
Dillon Brooks, shooting 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Outside Harden. Over Jones. Off the mark. So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kevin Durant.